this route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I quite like the look of this boy, Ito, because he's solid, versatile, he's capable of playing in multiple positions in defence, and he's got a lovely passing range with a cracking left foot. So he's well suited to possession football, and his confidence and technique on the ball make him ideal for this sort of game.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Minamino? Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Reinders. Stefan de Vrij. Xavi Simons. De Jong. Hato. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Hato. And he thumps it clear. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kamada.
Kubo.
Endo. Mitoma. Endo. Lovely bit of skill. Great defending, strong and determined. Japan have a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Marlen. Xavi Simons, out to the right. Marlen in acres of space out wide. And here's Depay. And can he finish it? De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Mitoma. Gakpo. Nicely shaped cross. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hato. Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Timber. The Netherlands, well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
It's a Itakura. Kubo. Kamada. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Very nicely done. Gakpo looking to get on the end of this. Up he goes! Ito gets good distance on it. Is there any support? He might not need it. Kubo. Toma. Now it's Minamino. And the shot! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Japan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Marlon. Xavi Simons. Marlon. And it's Reinders. Oh, nicely intercepted. Endo. Ito, aim forwards. And it's played forward. Minamino. Minamino shifted upfield. Simons. Looking here to chip it through. It's really well cleared. Gakpo. Cuts out the pass. Kubo. It's Akura. That's really well manoeuvred. The pass has gone astray. Van Dijk. Tries a deft little ball. De Jong looking to run onto it. Kamada. Kubo. That's really well manoeuvred. Endo, aim forwards. Oh, that's a nice ball. And the pass is intercepted. And they've got rid. Lovely feet. That'll be a throw. Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in. There's the shot! De Jong. Memphis Depay, played out to the left flank. Can he latch on to this? That has been knocked clear. Minamino. Minamino played out towards the right wing. Kamada. He's being urged to shoot. Steaming on goalwards. Memphis Depay spread out to the left. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Clearly not happy with that. Reinders. Nice looking ball. Defending of the desperate variety. That's good play. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all for him. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
And here's Kubo. A chance to play it in. And it's Endo. Endo. He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Gets it away. Toma. Oh, that's a fine challenge. No foul, says the referee. Timber. Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons shifted upfield. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Clipped into space. And a chance! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Japan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, played right into his path. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gakpo looks to get on the end of this. Ito. Endo. Moved on forwards. Played towards the other side. And it's Kubo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, good spread. Kubo. That's very neat. And here's Kamada. Good take and tries a shot! And Dyke getting this one clear. Great work on the overlap. And it's Hato. And here's Xavi Simons. De Jong played with finesse. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mitoma. Minamino. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Purring through the gears. Shot a goal! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Simons. De Jong. Minamino proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Timber. Gakpo. De Jong. Gakpo. Gakpo with a chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that is a good ball to find. It's Memphis Depay! Sticks it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Great chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Minamino, nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
And it's played forward. Reinders gets across to intercept that. Timber. De Jong. Gakpo. De Jong. Hato. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Hato. And he's there to clear it. And it's half-time here. That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. That pass has been well intercepted. Kamada played out to the right. That's a nicely weighted pass. Corner it is. Van Dijk with the clearance. Gakpo. And it's Hato. De Jong. Oh, shooting chance! Danger averted for now. Simon's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gakpo. And it's Reinders. Kamada.
Gakpo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, can he get onto this? Endo. Marlen. Reinders. Endo wins the duel this time. He's found the way through. Gakpo! Kubo gently done. And it's Kubo. Back into the middle. Oh, such a clever touch. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. De Vrij can get it clear. Marlen. Xavi Simons. De Vrij, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Endo. Mitoma. Ito looks to the other side. Kubo. Kamada. And that was very necessary. Out to the right. Now it's Minamino. De Jong. Van Dijk. Hato. Gakpo. Gakpo goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Simons. Ito aimed forwards. Mitoma. And it's Minamino. Minamino. Oh, that's a clever looking ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Gakpo. Oh, played through for the wide man. Gakpo. There are a few waiting for it. Can he find the finish? And yes, it's there!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And now he has two. This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Kubo. That is lovely. Can he deliver? And that's a throw. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now that's well seen too. Kubo. Oh, what a ball! Memphis Depay being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now know.
Minamino! Hato getting this one clear. And it's Kamada. And here's Kubo. And here's Kamada. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, delicate chip through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Minamino. And he's on his way! Nice control. Minamino receives it in a good position here. Marlon. And it's Memphis Depay. Tries a measured ball. Gakpo. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Timber. Marlen. Reinders. Marlen. Timber. Timber chips it through. Delivered in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. here's Gakpo. Hato. And here's De Jong. And it's De Jong. And here's Gakpo. Defending of the He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now it's Gakpo. So who's he picking out? And it's Hato. And here's Xavi Simons. Hit into... And he shoots! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Marlon really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a corner. Kubo. Kubo. Terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Memphis Depay. Marlen. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Van Dijk. Van Dijk shifted upfield. And it's Simons. And here's Depay. He's got space. Marlen! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Endo,
forwards and with intent. The Fry gets over and intercepts. Oh, good spread. Kubo. Oh, sweet feet.
There's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Minamino.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out to the left it goes. Hato picks it up now. Gakpo. Oh, nice touch. Over to the left. Hato. Now here's the delivery. And he's heaved it away.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Minamino. Deftly away.
Japan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Memphis Depay! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Memphis Depay has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Now it's Kamada. Kubo, and that's aimed into the middle. The Fry getting this one clear. Timber gets rid without sophistication.
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Minamino. Minamino! And he's there to get it away. And here's Kamada. Minamino. Can he finish? Verbruggen herring after the ball here. Oh, great, real chance! And that's a real chance missed. Now it's Gakpo. That's a good run down the left. De Jong. De Jong's cross. He can get that clear. That's tidy. Timber. And here's Xavi Simons. That's a fabulous ball. Big chance! Ito clears it away. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Good chance here! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mullen! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mitoma. Moved on forwards. Played into the middle.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Hato, who's set up one goal so far. And it's played forward. De Jong. And here's Depay. And here's Gakpo. Memphis Depay.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
They'll have one final crack at it. That's not going far. Looking to break at pace. The Netherlands desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. And here's Depay. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That's going to go a long way. And that will be the final act. What a game. A contest of ferocity and... So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's hard to overlook the engine of this team, this guy, Wataru Endo. He's an effective shield, we know that, in front of the defence. That's his job. Always keeping a solid structure to things. But he becomes the constant, the power when others are drifting in and out of form at times. He has to maintain a level that always gets him close to a yellow card, but he does well to avoid them. And he's key in this team.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And it's played forward. Kubo. Kamada. Hato. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong goes on a charge down the left. It's a Kura. Kubo. It's gone for a throw-in. Hato. Gakpo. That's a throw. It's a Kura. And it's Kubo. And here's Kamada. Kubo. Now he's got space here. And that has been cleared. Cleared away. Endo. Now it's Minamino. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Kubo! Lovely bit of skill. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Reinders. Gakpo. Marlon. No way through, so... Real chance! There are a few waiting for it. Right, decent chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gets it away. Van Dijk. And it's Hato. Gakpo. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Dealt with nicely by the defence. De Jong. And it's Hato. Now it's crossed into the middle. Kamada is there and he can get that clear. And here's De Jong. Xavi Simons. He's in a great position. And a chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. De Jong. Gakpo. Memphis Depay. Now that's well seen too. Endo. The Netherlands are already ahead. The perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Kubo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's a cute ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Gakpo. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side, and he's managed to get free. Hato opts to play it back, and he shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Tries to get it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Ito. Looks to the other side. And it's Kubo. Stefan de Vrij. The Netherlands leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Endo. Kamada. Hato, gently done. Gakpo.
The Netherlands clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Gakpo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Simons. Moved on forwards. Xavi Simons is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mitoma. Endo. Forwards and with intent. And they've got rid. Van Dijk. De Jong. It's a Itakura. Kubo. Mitoma. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kubo is short. So it's going to be another corner. They've played it short. And it's Endo. Tries a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Gakpo getting this one clear. He is just caressing the ball. It's really well cleared. Marlen. Simons. Played out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been clubbed away. Kamada. Time and again they are repelled. De Jong. Stefan de Vrij. Van Dijk. De Jong. Gakpo. Now it's Gakpo. Aim forwards. Kubo. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's Minamino. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. And the finish! That's going to go a long way. Minamino, shot a goal! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Stefan de Vrij. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Van Dijk. Searching passes played there. Ito shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Kubo. It's a good run down the right. Very nicely done. And here's Kamada. Toma. Marlon was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Reinders.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Mitoma. Endo. Now it's Marlon. Reinders providing an outlet on that flank. Tries to get it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And it's hoisted clear. Hato, and that's aimed into the middle. And he won't reach that. Endo. Minamino. The Netherlands looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Stefan de Vrij. Calmly anticipates. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Defending of the desperate variety. Muscular approach does pay off here. Out to the right. And it's Reinders. Reinders has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Out towards the flank. And it's played forward. Kamada. De Jong. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Stefan de Vrij. Spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Endo. Ito. Minamino. Kubo. Itakura. Kamada. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Reinders. Timber. Marlen. Played with finesse. Now it's Gakpo. He can get that clear. Hato have it back and can go again. Gakpo. Gakpo. And here's De Jong. De Jong. Oh, nice touch. Cleared away. A chance to play it in. Memphis Depay. Aim forwards. Minamino. Ito, gently done.
The Netherlands couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
The Netherlands, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Simons. And it's De Jong. And here's Depay. And here's Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons knocks it out wide. De Jong. Over to the left. Gakpo. Cross deflected behind for a corner. That's not going far. And here's Depay. It's Memphis Depay! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
De Jong with the short one. That's tidy. And it's Hato. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Xavi Simons is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Endo. Moved on forwards. Minamino. Hato makes the interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Strong running down that left flank. Aimed into a bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
The Netherlands, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Kamada. And it's Minamino. And the shots! And the ball's come loose here. Danger averted for now. And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Depay. Reinders. Timber head out towards the right wing. And it's played forward. Xavi Simons, who's set up one goal so far. Gakpo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Marlon. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Reinders. And it's Reinders. Now it's Simons. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Marlon. Marlon's cross. Brilliantly cut out. Kamada. Ito forwards and with intent. Japan to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Aim forwards. The Netherlands are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Kamada. Xavi Simons. Hato. Oh, nicely intercepted. Endo. Mitoma. Kubo. Kamada. He has a look up. Gakpo. Hato. Hato chips it through. And he thumps it clear. And it's Hato. That's good play. And here's Xavi Simons.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Minamino. Kubo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's...
He's having a shot! Lacking in accuracy. The fly gently done. Xavi Simons. And it's Simons. Played towards the other side. That has been cut short. He's in a good position here. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever...
Oh, shooting chance! He scored! How very smart. He just got it right.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Gakpo. Oh, it's played into the area.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And it's played forward. He's through here. Kubo. Minamino. Shot, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Minamino really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cuts out the pass. Endo. Played back to the goalkeeper. It's Akura. Kamada. It's Akura. Kubo. That's really well manoeuvred. Hato gets over and intercepts. Marlen. Memphis Depay. It's a Kura. Kubo. And it's Kamada. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's De Jong. Simons. It's a great ball. Mitoma. Thinks one through. De Vrij shifted upfield. Xavi Simons. Marlen. Simons. Marlen. He's in plenty of space here. Simons. Hato. And here's Depay. And here's Gakpo. And here's Depay. And it's Reinders. Ito has got himself a free kick. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Marlen absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Marlen picks it up out wide. Reinders. In again. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's neat. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo! Gakpo is fouled. It's anyone's ball now. And here's De Jong. And it's Simons. Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons played out to the left flank.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Marlen, oh, good spread. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he's there to get it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gakpo. And it's Hato. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Simons. Gakpo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. De Jong plays it short. Ball swung in. And that was very necessary. It'll be a throw-in. Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Toma, done delicately.
Japan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's a throw-in. Japan have reclaimed it. Deftly away.
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now it's Kamada, and he cuts out the supply, and it's gone back to the keeper. Stefan de Vrij. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Japan really will have to throw everything at this now. It's run loose here. Gakpo. He has found the way through. Chance to deliver. Ito can get it clear. Aim forwards.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
What about this cross? Memphis Depay. Chance for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. The Netherlands take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
He's having a shot! Gakpo. The Netherlands ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Toma tries to dink it through. Kubo. Chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well read, nice interception. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. The Netherlands, moments now away from seeing this one out. De Jong. Gakpo. Good play on the left-hand side here. Crunching tackle. Kubo. Endo. Ito. And the referee brings it to a close. The Netherlands proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I quite like the look of this boy, Ito, because he's solid, versatile, he's capable of playing in multiple positions in defence, and he's got a lovely passing range with a cracking left foot. So he's well suited to possession football, and his confidence and technique on the ball make him ideal for this sort of game.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Kubo. It's gone out for a throw-in. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Simons. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Minamino. Good chance here.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Pato. Minamino. Japan could counter-attack here. Xavi Simons. Over to the left. And claimed it back swiftly. De Jong. Gakpo. Oh, what a ball! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a corner. Kubo. And it's played forward. Ito. Xavi Simons. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
He's gone for goal! Gets it away. Pato. Gakpo. He's in plenty of space here. Shot a goal! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mitoma. Oh, can he get onto this? Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gakpo. No, he's overshot the green. It's a corner. That's a cute ball. And it's a corner. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Simons. Lovely bit of skill. Gakpo. the greatest of balls. Ito, gently done. Caresses it through. That looks a cracking ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay laid out to the left flank. Oh, that's neat. Gakpo with the cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Gakpo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width.
Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
De Jong. Ito. Still goalless at the moment. It's a corner. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. De Jong forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. Played into the middle.
The Netherlands clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Mitoma. And it's Minamino. Minamino chips it through. Is there any support? He might not need it. Xavi Simons, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Minamino. Spread out to the left. Cross goes in there. And that's the keeper's ball. Reinders. Marlen. It's Marlen. Marlen. He is through here. Van Dijk. Reinders. Marlen. Reinders. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kamada calmly anticipates. Xavi Simons. Gakpo. Hato. Hato shifted upfield. Simons. Simons! Mitoma. Minamino. Clipped into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Minamino. Ito. Now it's Memphis Depay. Gakpo has physical challenge. Gakpo proves just a little bit too strong. Chance for a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Van Dijk. Stefan de Vrij. Reinders. And here's Depay. Oh, it's come loose. Danger averted for now. Hato. Gakpo. De Jong. And here's Gakpo. Across it goes. Xavi Simons. Kubo. Itakura. Kubo. Mitoma. Played towards the other side. Timber. De Vrij aim forwards. Timber. Can he stop it going out? Ito, gently done. And it's Minamino. Over to the left. Now here's the delivery. Xavi Simons. Oh, good spread. Reinders. Marlon looking to run onto it. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Moved on forwards. Kamada. Kubo. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Xavi Simons played with finesse. Out to the left it goes. Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. Corner given. De Jong plays it short. Now it's... Can he finish? Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. De Jong played out to the left flank. And it's De Jong. And here's Xavi Simons. Chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Hato. Hato, forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. Kubo. Pato. De Jong. Van Dijk. And it's played forward. Pato. Pato shifted upfield. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aim forwards. Minamino. Timber cuts it out. Cleared away. Reinders. Marlen. Marlen providing an outlet on that flank. Marlen aimed in towards the centre. That has been knocked clear. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pato. Reinders. Marlen. Timber. Oh, he's found support out wide. Marlen. And that's aimed into the middle.
The Netherlands clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's Kamada. Mitoma. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Kubo gets a cross in. Played out to the right. Reinders. Now it's Memphis Depay. Timber. And here's Marlen. Nice looking ball. Clears it away. De Jong. And he goes cross-field. Turns and goes back. Now it's Marlen. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. Endo. Ito. Played out wide. And here's Marlen. And he thumps it clear. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the
Vrij with the foul. Great chance! Xavi Simons over to the left. And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay. Now it's De Jong. Gakpo, looking here to chip it through. And they've got a throw. Endo. Ito, played over towards the opposite flank. Kubo looks to get on the end of this. Mitoma. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good play on the left-hand side here. Simons, and it's made its way to him. Now it's Marlon. Crossed in again. Ito gets good distance on it. And it's been taken short. Timber, oh, it's played into the area. Moved on forwards. Mitoma, who played through for the wide man. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ito. It's Akura. And it's played forward. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's beaten the last man. He's having a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Stefan de Vrij. Hato. Gakpo. He's got away. Kubo does really well to win the ball there. Hato gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kamada. Toma. Well read, and the danger is averted. Timber gently done. Done delicately. Marlon. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Chance to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward. De Jong cuts out the pass. Wins the duel this time. It's Akura. Kubo, it's a delicate pass. Tries a deft little ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Reinders. Marlon. Minamino. It's Akura. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And here's Kamada. And it's Kamada. Kubo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Succumbs to the pressure. Reinders. Xavi Simons. De Jong. And here's Depay. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Gakpo. Decent progress down the left. De Jong. That's very neat. Hato. De Jong. And it's Hato. And here's Xavi Simons. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Kubo's cross. Gakpo. Hato. Gakpo. All is over the line. Xavi Simons crossed in once more. Gakpo. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Could be danger here. Yep, it's a corner. De Jong with the short one. That's tidy. Can he deliver? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable.
Memphis Depay! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's Gakpo. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Reinders. And here's Depay. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Toma. Xavi Simons. Van Dijk. De Jong. Van Dijk. And it's De Jong. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? The Netherlands, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Van Dijk have it back and can go again. De Jong, and it's lofted through here.
The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Endo with a definite foul there. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Memphis Depay. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Thinks one through. Now it's Kamada. Kamada. Can he finish? And he's there to get it away.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Reinders. Memphis Depay, forwards and with intent.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Marlen. Reinders. Stefan de Vrij. That's really well manoeuvred. And back to the keeper they go. And it's played forward. Ito. Gakpo. Now it's Simons. Minamino. That's a good run down the left. He is just caressing the ball. Delivers with whip.
Japan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's a throw-in. Tries a measured ball. De Jong. De Jong plays it in. Oh, smashing header! Oh, and that should have been two.
Memphis Depay really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that. Japan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Malen's cross. Diving! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Minamino gets into some space. Out to the left it goes. Minamino in acres of space out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Memphis Depay is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
De Jong. Now it's Marlen. Timber. Marlen. Marlen hurtling down that right flank. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Keeper's got good distance on that. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Timber, and the keeper's got it again. Stefan de Vrij. 2 minutes to be added on. Stefan de Vrij. And it's Reinders. Kubo. Xavi Simons. And time is up, and there goes the whistle. The Netherlands, what a satisfying... There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've been hugely impressed with Kaoru Mitoma, Peter. He has worked extremely hard on all aspects of his game, and you're not going to find too many weaknesses about at the moment. He thrives on that left side, and he can either go inside on that right foot or stay on the left side. So he presents an immediate problem to fullbacks, and he's developing fast and extremely well.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Reinders. Hato. Gakpo. Hato. Marlon. And here's Depay. Marlon. Timber. And it's hoisted clear. Endo. And it's played forward. And it's Kamada. Minamino. He's in plenty of space here. An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Stefan de Vrij. Hato. Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
That is good strength. De Jong. And here's Depay. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Minamino. Kamada. And here's Kubo. Kubo. Played into the middle. Timber gets it away. Marlon. Timber. Endo. Ito. Ito chooses to go cross-field. Plays it across. And the keeper beats it away. Now it's Kubo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. De Vrij getting this one clear. That is a brilliant interception. Gakpo proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Marlon. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's Akura. Xavi Simons. And here's Depay. And here's Marlon. And it's Reinders. Endo. Reinders is fouled. No, that's been easily repelled. Keeper's got good distance on that. Timber. De Jong. Reinders. Timber. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Memphis Depay! Dealt with nicely by the defence. The fry gently done. Minamino. And it's Minamino. Mitoma. Xavi Simons. Gakpo. De Jong. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gakpo. Kubo wins the duel this time. And here's Gakpo. Simons. Hato herring after the ball here. Simons! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Xavi Simons. Moved on forwards. Memphis Depay. That's tidy. And here's Marlon. Timber. Oh, what a pass! And up he goes! Goal, the Netherlands!
The Netherlands, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
The Netherlands have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Kubo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Kamada. Plenty waiting in the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Kubo. Oh, nice touch. It's a threatening ball. Timber. Reinders. Marlon. De Jong. Oh, can he get onto this? Marlon. Timber. Now this could be a chance. It's Memphis Depay! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Endo. Ito shifted upfield. Japan do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Ambitious ball here. Verbruggen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's De Jong. Hato. Xavi Simons, aim forwards. So who's he picking out? Simons. And here's Xavi Simons. Defending was strong. Good chance here! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Reinders is offering a wry smile there.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pato, just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Stefan de Vrij. Gakpo looks to get on the end of this. Pato. Forwards and with intent. Goes for the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Memphis Depay really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Timber.
Memphis Depay. And here's Marlon. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mitoma. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. De Jong. Pato. Xavi Simons. Gakpo. Pato. Marlon. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great defending, strong and determined. Marlon! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Endo clears it away. It's a corner. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Van Dijk. Pato shifted upfield, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's cut it out. Cuts out the pass. Ito, gently done. Endo. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Ito. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Kubo. What a throw in. Kamada, that's been... Can he finish? Kubo.
The confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Toma. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Reinders did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Marlon. And he thumps it clear. And it's played forward. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. It's Akura. Kubo. It's Akura. And it's Kamada. Kamada. Turns and goes. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Timber. Van Dijk. De Jong. Stefan de Vrij. Endo. Mitoma. Minamino. Here's a chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
The Netherlands leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
The Netherlands definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Cleared away. Minamino.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Kamada. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Japan are level. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Tries a shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Hato. De Jong. Hato. That's a nicely weighted pass. That'll be a throw-in. Gakpo. And it's De Jong. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
Oh, that is a bit special. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. Kubo. Now it's Kamada. And he's onside. And that's been well dealt with. Depay getting this one clear. Memphis Depay. It's a corner. Endo. Mitoma. Minamino. Mitoma. He's through, now is he in? Kamada. He's in, surely! Xavi Simons gets it away. Played back in. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Kubo. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. The cross, well read, and the danger is averted. It's run loose here. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, perfect. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Timber is there and he can get that clear. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And he's managed to get free. Cleared away. And it's De Jong. De Jong played out to the left flank. Cross to the back post. That's really well cleared. And that has been clubbed away. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Hato. And a chance! That's a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Simons. Kubo. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Kubo. Kubo. Kubo! Oh, they could be caught out here. The Fry attempts a clearance. Oh, such a clever touch. Shot a goal! No mistake! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
It's a corner. Ito. Ito forwards and with intent. Marlon. Reinders tries to dink it through. Marlon's cross. Now it's Gakpo. And it's Hato. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
aim forwards. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Xavi Simons. Ito. Moved on forwards. Minamino. Kamada. Spread out to the left. And he's heaved it away. Japan have reclaimed it. And it's played forward. Kamada. Now it's Minamino. Xavi Simons. Proves too strong. Mitoma. And he's on a charge. That's very neat. And back out it comes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mitoma. And it's Kamada. Good ball, good take. Shoots! Another big chance that gets away.
Japan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Deftly away. Could be danger here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Minamino. Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. He is just caressing the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Kubo! Gakpo has found the net here, of course. Hato, probing pass. Ito trying to keep this in. Marlon pings it across. Cleared without complication and reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Xavi Simons. Memphis Depay. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Over to the left. And it's Memphis Depay. Kubo. Kamada providing an outlet on that flank. Very nicely done. Minamino, and the shot! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Marlon. Reinders. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. De Vrij does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Kubo. That's a throw. Timber tries to clear. Moves out once more. He's in here! Oh, shooting chance! Hato gets rid without sophistication. And here's Kamada. Moved on forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Memphis Depay. Now that's well seen too. Mitoma. Ito. Played over towards the opposite flank. Japan can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And it's Kamada. Kubo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain...
And he has been fouled there. Kubo. Ball's played through. Kubo. And here's Kamada. Chance, surely! And he comes up trumps again. It's a corner. And it's Kubo. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a good run down the right. He has found the way through. Memphis, the chance for a shot! Clears it away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
The Netherlands clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's a fabulous ball. Here's a corner, good chance. Climbs up big! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could get through very difficult. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Timber. Marlen. The Netherlands keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. De Vrij aim forwards. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay. The Netherlands don't have many options and time is running out. Reinders has it out wide and in space. De Jong goes short. He's had a shot! He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's having a shot! Decent enough try.
Timber is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Played back to the goalkeeper. It's a quick ball upfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Marlen is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Physical challenge. Marlen. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's really well manoeuvred. Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Kamada really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
And they difficult read.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Ito. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. Marlen. Xavi Simons gets into a good position. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kubo.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Drops it out wide. This might spell danger. Kubo. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the defender, Hiroki Ito, looks every inch a modern centre-back, Peter, and his track record in Europe is very impressive to boot. From what I've seen, he is very disciplined, clever, and most importantly, he's actually quite adaptable too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Kamada.
Kamada really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gakpo with the cross. Could be danger here. In once more. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Xavi Simons really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Memphis Depay. Shot a goal! And he's there to get it away. Xavi Simons. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Memphis Depay actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's in space and looking for options. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mitoma. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Minamino. Minamino! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Gakpo.
Pato. This looks promising. Minamino. Kamada. Now that's well seen too. Marlen. Simons. It's Memphis Depay! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And it's Kamada. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Goes for a shot! Kamada. Mitoma. Minamino. Good challenge, excellent challenge. The fly gets rid without sophistication. Endo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nice control. And it's Minamino, takes a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Minamino brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Mitoma. Minamino. Xavi Simons. Thinks one through, floated through. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Timber. He's in plenty of space here. Marlon swings in across. That has been knocked clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The Netherlands who take the lead. That was beautiful, something close to genius. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons, forwards and with intent. Nicely intercepted. He's found a way through. And that has been cleared. Out for a throw. Reinders. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Kamada powering forward here. And that's a throw. He is through here. That's tidy. A chance to play it in. Gakpo with the cross. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Kuba. Kamada in acres of space out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Minamino. Mitoma. Minamino. Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kubo goes short. Lofted in. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Xavi Simons. And it's Simons. Memphis Depay providing an outlet on that flank. Xavi Simons is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good spread. Kubo. And here's Kamada. Kubo. Now it's Kubo. Crosses it in. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Well, they could break here. And here's Depay. And back to the keeper they go. Endo. Moved on forwards. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Into the channel. Kubo. That has been knocked clear. That's a throw. Minamino. Out to the right. Xavi Simons shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gakpo could move up a gear here. Memphis Depay. Gakpo. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Minamino, that's a delicate pass. And here's Kamada. That's a good run down the left. That's really well manoeuvred. Endo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Ito chooses to go cross-field. And it's De Jong. Gakpo. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that has been cleared. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He can get that clear. Malan's cross. Ito. Aim forwards. Now it's Kamada. Kamada closing in on goal. Xavi Simons. Marlen. Reinders. Timber. And here's Reinders. And it's played forward. Kubo. Kamada. Gets it away. Referee's given a throw. And it's Endo. Tries a measured ball. The flag tries to clear. De Jong. Van Dijk aim forwards. Caresses it through. Played into space out wide. And that's a ball to nobody in particular. Kubo. Kamada. The Netherlands looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Real chance! Pato. And it's De Jong. Gakpo. Now it's De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. Gakpo. Hoisted in. And it's hoisted clear. Looking here to chip it through. Tries a shot! Tries to get it clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Kamada. Played out to the right. This might spell danger. Big chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now he's through and all alone! It's a Cora.